Stefan, I cannot think of a better way to bring down the curtain.
Oh my
goodness!
Did you see that? He ran off the wall like a ninja.
Maximus.
Maximus. Quintus. Free my men. The ground is to be reinstated. There was a dream that was Rome. It shall be realized. These are the wishes of Marcus Aurelius.
Free the prisoners! Go!
Wishes is safe.
Go to them. Is Rome worth one good man's life? We believed it once. Make us believe it again. He was a soldier of Rome. Honor him.
Who will help me carry him?
All right, Brett, thank you so much for coming, man.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. Great to meet you, and I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, and I'm excited to hear some of your thoughts on the world that's unraveling and right in front of our eyes right now.
Unraveling looks pretty good to me.
Like enthusiasm tonight. clearance to the bloody eyeballs at the moment.
I need you to tell me, tell him I'm kind, tell him I got brown eyes and a grown fit. If he doesn't find me now, I'm gonna die. Don't you get it?
That it's perfectly acceptable for a fully grown adult man to pretend that they're serving.
Your husband is coming.
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. You're so consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. Now there's no point in placing the blame. And you
Dad, what's wrong with the telly?
Suffer the same if I lose you. My heart will be broken. Love is a bird, she needs to fly. Let all the hurt inside of you die. You're frozen.
Emergency channel. I do like many of you appreciate the comforts of everyday routine, the security of the familiar, tranquility, repetition. Bloody hell. I enjoy them as much as any bloke. But in the spirit of commemoration, whereby those important events of the past, usually associated with someone's death or the end of some awful bloody struggle, are celebrated with a nice holiday, I thought we could mark this November the 5th, a day that is sadly no longer remembered, by taking some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak.
me think. Just let me think.
Even now, orders are being shouted into telephones, and men with guns will soon be on their way.
It's Chancellor Sutler.
Damn it!
Why? Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer the means to meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there?
You designed it, sir. You wanted it foolproof. You told me every television in London.
Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have censors and systems of surveillance coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission.
We need cameras.
How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. There were a myriad of problems trying to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic you turned to now hide Chancellor Adam Sutler. He promised you order, he promised you peace, and all he did in return was your silent, obedient consent.
Inspector, almost through.
Last night I sought to end that silence. Last night I destroyed the Old Bailey to remind this country of what it has forgotten. More than 400 years ago, a great citizen wished to embed the 5th of November forever in our memory. His hope was to remind the world that fairness, justice, and freedom
Perhaps
are
a reckless experiment, historically speaking.
So if you've seen nothing,
But
if the crimes of this government remain unknown to
it's because that's what we
I wish
expect in
to
return.
allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you
When I look at
see
China,
what I see,
it's Chinese culture, especially ancient Chinese culture, that
and if you would seek as I
I'm in
seek,
support of.
then I ask you to stand
I'm not in
beside
support
me
of this
1 year from tonight, outside
current
the gates of Parliament, and
fictitious
together we shall
communist
give them a 5th of November that shall never,
just
ever be
backstabbing
forgotten.
disgustingness. But Chinese culture, beautiful. And so, yeah, I think within all this, if you care to look, you can see that communism
At last.
destroys
Welcome, Neo.
everything
As
it
you no
is
doubt have guessed,
that is beautiful to be
I am
human.
Morpheus.
It's an honor to meet you.
It breaks
No.
us down to just
The honor
simple
is mine. Please,
cogs
come, sit.
in a wheel. And at its worst, it breaks us down to a pack of zombies clawing over each other to get to
I imagine
the sunlight,
that right now you're
or
feeling
to get to the...
a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole?
You could say that.
I can see
That's
it in
what
your
I see.
eyes.
I see a pack of zombies
You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees
climbing on
because
top
he's
of each other,
expecting to
clawing
win.
at each other.
Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate, Neo?
To get some type of
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not
don't
in
know.
control of my life.
status that doesn't exist.
I know exactly
Never has
what you
existed.
mean. Let me tell you why you're here.
You know, it's funny, I think
You're
the
here
Chinese
because you know something. What you know
consider
you can't
their
explain,
attack on our culture,
but you feel it. You felt it. Your
all our
entire
enemies, an attack on
There's
our
something
culture
wrong.
to be
You don't know what it is.
more
But
peaceful.
it's there, like a splinter
And
driving you mad.
I would actually consider it the
It's this
opposite.
feeling that has brought you to me.
I would consider it the most evil,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
vicious thing to attack someone's culture and not declare war
Do you want to know
and not
what it is?
actually attack us.
The Matrix is everywhere. It
It's
is
by
all
far
around
the
us.
most hideous,
Even now, in this very room,
scummy, disgusting strategy that you could ever do, because without my culture,
you can feel it.
I'm nothing. And
when you pay your taxes.
That's, I think, what
that has been pulled over your eyes and blinded.
we have at least tried to do here is defend the culture of people whose land.
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage. Born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind.
Calmer heads, but occasionally, and probably more
Unfortunately, no one
likely,
can be
more
told what the
consistent, my advice is going to be correct, and
You
is
have to see
going to
it
be
for
listened
yourself.
to, because I do understand what I'm saying, and I understand how to get order back.
This is your last
Because I've
chance.
done the work.
After
that
this,
you
there's no
haven't.
turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe
So there you
whatever
go.
you want. You take the red pill. You
If
stay
I
in
was in
Wonderland.
charge of the
And
military
I show
right
you
now,
how deep the rabbit hole goes.
because of West Australians' actions, specifically Irish Republican actions within that region, specifically onto my family's heritage.
All I'm offering
Have
is
no
the truth.
hesitation in full airstrikes into Dublin right now to send a clear message that Irish people abroad in British colonies have mutinied and have committed treason. And so I would use the Northern Ireland hatred, and I would drive them south into Dublin immediately. And as the Irish flee that island again, I would put the individuals responsible on pamphlets and tell them exactly who it is that's responsible for this. Now to pretend and then add some cultural differences and language differences and all those things in there, and Chinese whispers occurs. That's how we get to right now. And that's where our culture is going back in time. We'll keep our nukes pointed at China. If they come near us, we'll blow big holes in their and then just set off a fireworks display non-stop until the country of China tears itself to pieces. And while we're doing that, we're going to repair all the damage that we allowed them to do to our culture, and repair it the way that we always have. Good school, good fun, good adventure, good all those things. Good business practices, good preparation, good discipline. And we're going to rediscover what it is to be ... English, Irish. Irish, you're on the fence, so pull your fucking heads up. Welsh, Scottish, Australian, most important of all, Tasmanian. No one's really at fault here because we needed them to feel like they were in. And so everyone has played a part, all different ways. And it has meant that we've had this little experience of a sinful hell. Utopia to some, but a sinful, terrible place that I'm sure all of us are going to be they're going to have a pleasant feeling in their heart, in their soul, when they know that we're putting that place behind us and we're heading to somewhere better. So if you've acted strangely or disgustingly in a lot of the cases, then please just consider it you doing your duty. But your duty now should be to repair the damage to our culture and to, in your own special way, project power and confidence to our Chinese
All my life, I've lived by a code. And the code is simple.
colleagues
Honor the gods. Love your
that
woman.
if they ever can try this again,
And defend your
we will
country.
decimate
Praise mother
their
to us all. Fight for her.
You don't understand this. You never will. We fucking half-cut snakes through grass.
Mohammedans.
Half-fucking crazy now. You can't understand some of this half. Especially if they're completely sensitive and they are actually
No man forgets how
on the
menacing
ball
we are. We are lions.
driving insane. So please
know what's
just
there?
restore your culture
You're on that beast.
to what it was.
Immortality. Take it.
Things like medicine in the body and replacement, I believe, your medical fast, your traditional medical but war, you should stick to the place that can don't try something else. How would I describe China's entire economic and war strategy? Well, they've played for Chinamen. They've allowed us to build this comfortable prison for ourselves. They've bombarded us with everything that divides us, everything that makes men make bad decisions. All intergenerational structures are attacked relentlessly, very carefully to stay off the radar, so that none of the business leaders in the past have felt confident in intergenerational growth or stability intergenerational, because our culture has been attacked non-stop and our children are being used against us. Their ignorance to this, saying that they're young, the constant thing to be non-violent and to create new types of violence, to attack people like me, people that are incredibly non-violent. So to make preparation an act of violence, and this is provably, I have proof within all the documents to do with what has happened to me, this is what has been done. And this means that we have treasonous, incompetent individuals leading our country that have allowed this to happen. And when they do this, China is the supplier, the manufacturer. Oh no, just do this, do this. They have the people. They have the system. Each one of us, they have free people. Not in war, not on the battlefield, but creating our prison around us. The art of war. In their eyes, this is peaceful. And part of that is actually because we have a cultural breakdown And I don't think they realise exactly how we are going to react as a whole once activated, which I will activate this image, how we're going to react in retaliation to this subversive strategy. And what's crazy is if you're an observer of somebody, and this is what I've proven as well, especially subversive, like you're stalking someone basically, which is what we're being stalked by China, their financial systems, their social systems, everything. Now what I've noticed is this creates a huge rift in reality because you become accustomed to the information you're receiving by stalking. And quite often you'll miss things, really significant things, because of the low-hanging fruit. You miss the forest for the trees. And then add some cultural differences, language differences and all those things in there, Chinese whispers occurs. That's how we get to right now.
Take whatever treasure you can find.
And that's where our culture is going back in time. We'll keep our nukes pointed at China. If they come near us, we'll blow big holes in their and then just set off fireworks displaying on the top until the country
her tricks. We challenge her to do 3D fly race whenever she wants. If she can't, she has to buy us whatever we want. This is our love. Hello. I was walking around.
Is football coming home? Are we going to win the World Cup? I don't think there's even going to be a fucking World Cup, son. I think we might see quite a lot of nations boycott. So, I think, yeah. I also don't give a fuck. Don't care. Yeah. Tell who to fuck off back to England. To fuck off back to England. They're very into rugby here. It's I don't know how to explain it. A rugby sort of the big innovation was the introduction of the ball. For a long time, it was just homosexuality outdoors, but is football coming home? Are we going to win the World Cup? I don't think there's even going to be.
Si a 12 solo sabemos